plenty of action on the local share market today. Earlier I spoke to Charlie Aitken from Southern Cross Equities. Well, Charlie Aitken, Ireland has bowed to the inevitable and asked for help with its banking and budget crisis. How has the local market reacted?
Positively, Ticky, because this is just another negative that needed ticking off. I don't think anyone ever thought that Ireland was a problem for Australia. It's just been a sentiment event. Market reacted quite well. Larger ASX 200 up about 0.3%, but the small ordinary is up 0.5%. Again, that trend of small stocks outperforming large stocks continuing. And Asian markets did well, as did the currency. So taken positively, and the market expecting a positive night on world markets tonight.
The other factor overseas that's been influencing things over the last few days is China. What are the implications of further monetary tightening there?
Well, the market worries about the Chinese overcooling their economy, and, you know, rightly so, it does have concerns. I mean, obviously, China is the growth engine of the world at the moment, clearly a huge influence on Australia and commodity prices. But I think as the market sits back and thinks about it, it thinks maybe China's just being prudent, lifting its bank reserve ratios ahead of time, cooling property lending as well. So as the market has sat back and thought about it, it's got more comfortable with it, and again, you saw resource stocks doing a bit better today.
Right, well, the big news, of course, today on the local market is all about the QR national float. How's that gone down?
Well, this is actually surprisingly good, I think. I think even people like myself were surprised that it came on so well. Look, the share market broadly needed an IPO that made people money. The fact that QR National is a success on day one is positive for the share market, and probably, you know, reiterates, makes people a little bit less sceptical about the share market. Look, whether it continues, who knows, but was a positive for the broader market today.
And presumably reflects quite well on those who did the pricing.
Yeah, look, I think we'll see through time. The true test, I suppose, Ticky, is not day one. It's where they are in a few months' time. I mean, it's not hard for the stock to debut well. It's where it is in the future that matters. But I think that the pricing was more realistic, and that's what happens when you price a stock realistically.
Telstra, of course, is enjoying a reasonable run in the aftermath of its AGM. Is this the start of a meaningful turnaround, do you think?
Well, don't we all hope? But I mean, I suppose you've got QR National on one side, government sell down IPO, and then you've got Telstra on the other side, which is a classic reminder of a bad government IPO process. But look, I mean, since the AGM, they reiterated their dividend guidance. The market has taken some faith in that. Those who want to collect 28 cents fully franked for the next couple of years have been buying the shares. But it isn't without its uncertainties, and the public fight with the future fund is not going away. I would say Telstra's about to have a slightly better run, but I wouldn't be betting my house on the stock.
All right, Charlie Aitken, well, thank you very much for talking to Late Line Business.
Thanks, Ticky.